and welcome to Home Movie Nights, inside the Crypt of Nights. I am the Knight, and tonight we venture into Untamed, a Netflix miniseries that wants you to think it's about a murder and mystery in the wild. But really? It's more about emotion, and the responsibility of being a parent. Created by Elle Smith, of American Primeval, I was ready for some carnage and deep sickness. But no, this one was also written by his daughter Elle Smith. He had to tone it down, like, a lot. Untamed is not just a wilderness thriller. It's a father-daughter collaboration about, well, fathers and daughters.
Hello, I am the Witch. So, how did this series come to life? It started with Elle Smith, who's made a career of exploring primal survival, the Revenant, American Primeval. This time, he brought in his daughter, Elle Smith, not just as a co-writer, but as a thematic compass. Together they crafted something much more personal at Warner Brothers. Both Smiths are credited as co-runners in the show, and also have executive producer credits, alongside Eric Bana. Filming began in Vancouver, British Columbia in June 2025. They quickly run into location problems trying to film in the actual Yosemite Park. That is why they decided to shoot in Canada. For us city folk, this didn't represent a problem, but for locals and experts in the park, yeah, it was sacrilege.
Unwanted is about a young woman who falls from El Capitan, a famous peak for mountain climbers in the park. An open and shut tragedy? Hardly. Enter Special Agent Kyle Turner, played magnificently by Eric Bana, part of the National Park Service Investigative Services branch, essentially the forest's answer to NCIS. Haunted by his own past, especially his failures as a father, Turner's investigation becomes a way to face the ghosts he's buried deeper than any suspect. He's joined by rookie ranger Naya Vasquez, played by up-and-comer Lily Santiago. You will hear more about this kid, believe me, who's also navigating estranged family ties. Their uneasy partnership slowly reveals a pattern. Missing kids, broken families, and a park where the wildest thing isn't the terrain. It's the pain parents carry and the lasting wounds they leave on their children.
What I loved about Untamed wasn't just the vistas, although, wow, that's some postcard-level Canada pretending to be California. It was how every creative choice fed the theme of parental responsibility. The quiet pacing, the long silences, the flashbacks that trickle in like old wounds reopening. The camera often lingers on characters watching, their kids, the wilderness, their regrets. And those still moments say more than a dozen monologues. Because you already know what the character is going through, the series is a little bit of a whodunit, very much in the style of True Detective. But it plays out very personal, very emotional. A lot has to do with Eric Bana, but a lot has to do with the writing and the directing. It is not perfect, but any stretch. There's some CGI deer that, yeah, they're pretty terrible. And yes, the dialogue occasionally veers into network drama territory. But when the show taps into its central idea, that parenting is a wild, often terrifying journey where you can't control the terrain, it works. Let's talk cast, because this show lives or dies by how much pain and care these actors can wear on their faces. Eric Bana as Kyle Turner is a revelation. He's been the tough guy before, but here he plays a very classic film noir drunk character that is tough as nails and has to go on despite his past pain, and he plays it new, fresh, but deeply emotional. Alongside Rosemary DeWitt, who plays the ex-wife, they are very believable people of that world. Lily Santiago is the soul of the show. As Naya, she's a newbie to the outdoors, just like she is to the world outside of the stage and in front of the camera, but she has the chops and will not be bullied around. Sam Neill plays, Sam Neill, the always gravitas-laden character. Every member of this ensemble is, in one way or another, playing someone grappling with legacy, with what it means to raise someone and what it costs to fail.
So, should you watch this? If you're a fan of mysteries, sure. But if you're expecting Dark Winds or True Detective, you'll feel a little disappointed. It is not that deep of a mystery. But if you want something to remind you of the importance of being a parent, and plays with that very cleverly, then yes, you should watch Untamed. Because underneath the ranger uniforms and scenic panoramas is a haunting reminder. Raising a child is like entering the forest. No clear path, no guarantees, just the hope that they'll survive what you couldn't. Untamed is streaming now on Netflix. Just remember, the mystery is only the surface. The real story, it's in the heart. Thanks for tuning in, and please keep watching The Crypt of Nights.